Steve Smith joining me here on the Rich Eisen Show. Well, I mean, I guess the 49ers weren't going to just go ahead and say, I mean, this thing, they already made their bed before the Super Bowl.
You're a billion-dollar industry. The hell you can. They've done it before.
Where you would just, so if you're the 49ers, you're Jed York, after seeing what transpired in the fourth quarter, you would have reversed course and basically.
Here's the answer to that.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you hiring a new head coach? To win what?
The Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. Did he win the Super Bowl?
Well, they were close.
Horseshoes and hand grenades, that only counts in.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. I mean, here's the thing, though, right? I mean, Matt could have thrown it away, checked out of the play. I mean, isn't it a team situation, though, Steve, when it comes down to it? I mean,
it is a team situation, but Matt Ryan checks out of what he has checks for, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a play that comes in from someone, and then as a quarterback, you have options that were given by someone, and you check into those plays based on what that someone has given you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not throwing it all on Matt Ryan, but I'm also not taking it off of the offense coordinator either now.
So when it all comes down to it, now Shanahan is in San Francisco, Steve. Steve Sarkisian was just announced by the Falcons as the replacement as offensive coordinator. And I'm wondering what the paid professionals who are in that locker room might be thinking of a guy with little experience, with some success at the collegiate level and some baggage, that this is the guy that the Falcons organization within 48 hours of all this is saying to the locker room, he's the guy to dial up the plays to get us back. What do you think the thought process is amongst the players in the locker room on that, Steve?
I think they have their one eye open, one eye closed. You know, I think there's a defensive squad that is questioning offense and offense questioning defense. And I think you really have to take the temperature. You have to cool things down because things are hot right now. I mean, they have to be. You don't go that far and have a complete malfunction, meltdown. I mean, what they did is they had this girl that they've been talking to. You met her at the Starbucks, and you just built up all of your stuff. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna drop my cojones today. I'm gonna talk to her. You went and talked to her. You forgot to deposit your paycheck in your bank account, and you go to the ATM before the date. And guess what? You have no money in your account. You are up a creek without a paddle. That's what they did. You said it earlier. 5-hole? Oh, yeah. No action tonight.
So I'm trying to follow your venti logic here right now. So my coworker, so they're not pleased with the concept of Sarkisian, or they're thinking maybe it'll work, or
I think everybody is second guessing because at the biggest game with all the marbles, they didn't show up. And it's not necessarily the players that. I think it's a community effort. You win as a team, you lose as a team, right?
Sure.
You have great play calls and you have bad play calls. You have great performances and you have people who didn't show up. But you can't necessarily say that team didn't show up. They did. But somewhere along the line, it didn't work out. And it isn't all fault. It isn't all faulted on players, though. You know, I think what's interesting is players get fired for not performing. And coaches, when they don't perform, they get to throw a player under the bus, and then the player gets fired. Where's the accountability for the coach?
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.